Hello everybody, what's going on? I am back with another vlog once again for you guys. Today is Thursday, May 11th, 2023, and the time right now is currently 8:33 p.m. So yeah, I'm doing an evening vlog. Hopefully everyone had a great day today. You probably won't be able to see much. It is dark out here. But yeah, we're just gonna walk around like we always do, and the neighbors were just outside a few minutes ago, but they went back in, so we're in the clear zone right now. So it's getting dark. And yeah. So as most of you know, I did a vlog on Sunday, and I was planning on doing possibly another vlog this week, and here we are right now. And don't forget, tomorrow I will do a live stream starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And same applies with Saturday, as long as I'm not busy, and as long as it's not raining, I'll also go live 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So stay tuned. These neighbors got a cat in their window. It's a big black cat. I don't know if you can see it. It's a cute cat. Anyways. Yeah, so I had a decent day. Not a whole lot happened. Yeah. You know, for those of you who haven't seen the video either, you know, my school had a fire alarm on Monday. It was due to another one of those suspicious odors because of the freaking sewage pipes or whatever. It went off during my third period class. Probably like 15 minutes after class started is when it went off. So I got a video of that. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Go hit the like button on it. I also posted the shorter version of it on my second channel. Feel free to check out both of those versions. But yeah. There's a person down there, but they're walking, you know, they're not walking towards this way, they're walking, you know, like the other way. So I'm good. So yeah. Still gotta be on the lookout for people on the sidewalk though, because sometimes people just randomly appear. And they might be coming up from this street over there, and out of nowhere, you know, they suddenly just pop up. So that's what I gotta be on the lookout for. But as of right now, we're fine. So the street lights are on because it's getting dark out here. You want to know something? I can't believe that we're almost halfway through May already. the month just started. Now we're almost halfway through it. And then it's going to be June. And my graduation date is June 16th. My goodness, like, that's pretty much like just a little bit over a month away. And I'll be graduated. And then I'll be on summer break. Permanently. Kind of. But I'll be graduated from high school. Now, my friend Colin got a pool at his house earlier this week. So that means I'll be able to go swimming at his house. And I don't gotta worry about the freaking public pool with those ignorant lifeguards where they confront you. Because they're so strict for no reason. When you're sensitive to that, especially me, because I remember when I was confronted by the lifeguards at the South Windsor Pool, I believe it was late June of 2021. I believe it was, I would say maybe June 29th of 2021. And I remember I was about to jump off a diving board. And my friend, he was in the pool, but he was just, he was right at the ladder getting out. And I jumped in and they still confronted me, telling me, you gotta wait until, your friend gets out of the pool. Like, it's stupid. I would understand if he was in front of me, but he was off to the side getting out and they still, yelled at me like that. Like, seriously. It made me uncomfortable. It ruined my day. And that incident, really bothered me after a while. Good news is it doesn't bother me as much anymore, but I would say after it happened, it probably bothered me for at least a couple of months afterwards. And after that, I always felt uncomfortable there and worried I would get confronted. Because the lifeguards, they would literally stare at you constantly. It's like, stop staring at people. Like, it's understandable you want to keep people safe, but you don't want to stare at people, number one, because that makes them uncomfortable. And number two, you really don't need to do nothing or say anything unless people actually need help. You don't gotta enforce all these stupid rules and take the fun away. That's just disrespecting people. That's not keeping people safe. When you're strict, innocent people, that's pretty much mistreatment. You don't do that. There's no excuses for that. That's why I don't feel comfortable going to public pools. But I'm very happy my friend has a pool at his house this year. That means I can go swimming in his pool and not have to worry about freaking ignorant lifeguards at public pools. So that's great. Damn, that airplane is pretty close to the trees. Wow. It's going to the airport. So, we could do basketball today, but only problem is it's, kind of too dark and you wouldn't see much. So, honestly, for today, we're just gonna take basketball away from the vlog and, we'll do it, next time or something. But yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so I'm looking forward to that. Again, I'll do my live stream tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure to be prepared for that. Because we had a little bit of a feud last week on my Saturday live stream, and I would like to avoid that again, so keep that in mind. 6:30 p.m. is when I go live from now on, unless there's updates. But other than that, tomorrow and Saturday I should be going live both at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So just stay tuned for that, and yeah. crap. Hold on. Freaking people riding their bikes. Oh, friggin'. See, so you always gotta look out for people, because they just come out of nowhere sometimes. What else am I going to mention? Hold on. Yeah, I mean, the end of my school year is rapidly approaching. Our neighbor's home in a truck. Yeah, end of the school year is approaching really quickly. We're already, like next week, we're going to be halfway through the month of May already. And then I graduate June 16th. That's when the graduation ceremony takes place. What else? You know, I have some fun events at the end of the year. You know, one of which is called the Senior Picnic. You know, that'll be June 2nd when that event happens. And then I got my yearbook. What else? There's a Safe Grad event. I'm not sure if I'll attend that because that's going to be overnight. And I'd probably be too tired that morning. I mean, it is cheap, but still, I'd be so tired. There's like pollen all over my mom's car. Wow. And that's what happens around this time of year. Every single year. I mean, what else do you expect? You know, it's spring. That's the allergy season too, where everyone sneezes. Achoo! Because the pollen makes you sneeze, you know, especially when you have allergies and all that, you know. Yeah, I am really looking forward to the summer. I'm super excited for the summer. It's going to be a great summer. Look at the pollen all over the ground. See that? There's pollen everywhere. It's like everywhere I walk, there's pollen all over the grass. Everywhere. All over the driveway. Some of it's on the road. Jesus, more bikers, and there's another person coming, so I'm gonna walk towards the backyard again. Because I don't want to be questioned by someone. Because people are ignorant and they'll do that. You know, I don't want to have another one of those incidents again where I get confronted by someone. I remember that happened to me last summer. It's not because I was filming or vlogging, but when I was waiting for my friend's mom to pick me up, and you know, I was like sitting on the sidewalk, just barely on the person's grass, a little bit on his grass, but more so on the sidewalk. And he came in, you know, he said to me, "I live here. What are you doing?" Like I was barely on his grass, and he was rude about it too. You know, it's why. You know, I feel uncomfortable, you know, after that, especially after that incident, you know. Well, there's that cat again. I remember the previous people that lived there, they also had a black cat. airplane over there. I think that's an airplane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. This light keeps on coming on. I guess that's like a motion sensor light. Like whenever like a person comes by, that light turns on. Because every time I walk over here, like that light keeps on turning on. Yeah, that's an airplane right there. The light turned off. Is it going to turn back on? I'm coming close again. It's not turning on. Oh, there we go. Now it's on again. Yeah, it's kind of like a motion sensor type of light or whatever. I'm not kidding. There's pollen all over the grass. There's pollen all over there. It's also in the grass over here too. There's a big bright star in the sky. There's two bright stars, especially this bright star over there. I don't know if you can see it, but getting bugs on me now. So those are the negatives about summer coming. You gotta deal with all the bugs. Sometimes it gets really hot. Personally, I don't care if it gets hot because I have an air conditioner, but the bugs, the mosquitoes, those are definitely a pain in the butt. And what else? Scotty's in the window too. He might run when I get there. He doesn't like the camera, but let me see if I can try to film him briefly here. Yep. So yeah, I have my air conditioner on because it was a little bit humid today. I'm probably gonna shut it off because it's obviously getting cooler now, but tomorrow it's literally supposed to be 85 degrees. It's gonna be hot tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna need my air conditioner turned on. And that light just turned on again. Keeps on coming on and coming off. So yeah. When we do outside time tomorrow, it's probably gonna be, pretty hot out. It'll be cooling down a little bit, obviously, but I would assume it'll probably still be a little bit hot. Because even if it's like, 78, for example, that would still be kind of hot out, Obviously that'd be cooling down. Like, it's supposed to be 85 tomorrow, but, around a little bit more. I know it's dark. You probably get, especially in the backyard, it's really dark back here. There's not much light back here at all. Well, there's some headlights over there. Obviously, you can see that. And the CVS pharmacy is like literally right down there. And those cars are at the drive-through pharmacy thing. So that's where you're seeing those car headlights from. Neighbors are inside. By the way, if you were already here at the beginning of the vlog, you already know this. But I came outside from the back porch. So obviously that's where we're going to be going inside from also. So just a heads up. This door here is locked. I think I hear another airplane coming. See, look at this. Even yeah, I think. See this new white car here? This Toyota Camry. I think this car is the new neighbors here, and they even have their air conditioner on too. That's how you know that it's still kind of humid out. I thought I heard an airplane. I guess that was something else. Yeah, because I didn't see the airplane in the sky. I hear it again. But I don't see it. That's the thing. Oh my god, there's more freaking people coming. There's 2 people. 2 of them. If I'm not mistaken. Always people walking on the sidewalk all the freaking time. There's 3 people. 3 people on the sidewalk. Yeah, they're coming this way. They're coming this way. Look at this. Look. Freaking people. Look at that. All right. The coast is clear, friends. Okay, are there any more people coming? Let's check. Nope, I don't see any. I think we are good. All right. All right, cool. There's no people right now. But there are a lot of cars driving by. Oh. this week really went by fast. Like, it was literally just Monday, and now tomorrow it's gonna be Friday. Like, I don't know where the time went to. I mean, it's crazy. And Scotty's still in the window. Well, I'm gonna just sit in the rocking chair for a few minutes. I remember we did that in my previous vlog. Well, so what? Who cares? We'll do it again. There's no harm in that. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. I don't care what other people think. Whatever. Right? Should I care what other people think? No, I shouldn't. Sorry, my shadow's in the way. You see the shadow? That's my iPad. Because, my neighbor's light is, like, obviously right in front of me. And, this is the shadow. See the shadow? It might look like there's something actually blocking the thing. But, it's actually the shadow. It's a pretty dark shadow. That's probably why. I'd rather have this crooked than it falling. But, yeah, so... it's probably... just after 9 o'clock now. So, yep, we're approaching mid-May, which hardly enough, it'll soon to be the end of May, and then it'll be June, and yep, pretty much June is just going to consist of final exams and the fun senior events, graduation. And then, of course, summer, I'll go swimming at my friend's house, and I'll try to make some leapboard videos. It's kind of going to be like a summer 2020 again, in a way. And it's pretty nice out here, not going to lie. I'm happy the cold weather finally, went away. Because before it would be like, the lows will be in the 30s. And now I think, the lows are, probably in the, 50s, I would say. Maybe late 40s. But, it's finally getting warmer. It's obviously not super warm yet. But May, I would say May is like when it starts to get warmer a little bit. It doesn't completely start to get like summer warm until like, June and of course July. But I remember last month we had, two 80 degree days. And tomorrow's going to be like almost 90. It's going to be a hot one tomorrow where I live. I don't know about y'all, unless you live like in Connecticut like me. It's going to be like 85 tomorrow where I live in Connecticut. So yeah, it's going to be hot out. Tomorrow would be a good day to go swimming. I don't have a pool in my backyard. I know my friend does. I don't know if he has it set up yet, but I know he will for the summer. I can go swimming there. Yeah, I can make some vlogs going swimming, and that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good summer. And I can't, not just because it's, I'm graduating, but this year's going by so fast. How are we almost in June already? And, speaking of that, since we're going to be approaching June, that means we're, already halfway through the year already. Because, there's 12 months in a year, right? And June is the 6th month. So that would mean we're halfway through the year. 6 more months left to go, and then it'll be, the new year. But really, how does time go by this fast? Like, I don't get it. Like, I was literally just a freshman. Now I'm on the brink of graduating. I remember those fun events I had at the end of 8th grade. Well, I'm having some fun events end of this year as well. You know, of course, as I'm graduating, and everyone who's graduating from the school, end of the year is always super fun for them. The underclassmen don't get all the fun like the graduates do. You know, middle school, it's the 8th graders who get all the fun at the end of the year, and for high schoolers, it's the 12th graders like me who get all the fun at the end of the year. So, if you're graduating, you know, middle school or high school, and end of the year should be pretty fun for you. You know, at least for, you know, where I live. You know, the schools I went to, you know, the end of the year, you know, there were a lot of fun activities for those who are graduating. And so that was nice. I liked that. You know, it's a good way to end off the year before you know, move on. Oh boy. Can't believe tomorrow's Friday already. I swear, these weeks are just rapidly going by. Rapidly. You know, the more that these weeks go by, you know, the closer we're getting to the end of the year. You know, we only have like 5 weeks left of the school year. That's it. And that's like only 3 Mondays left because we have that Memorial Day, we have that day off. That's probably like a little bit over 2 weeks away. Or I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm thinking that in my head because we're almost halfway through this month already. If you know what I mean. You know, but this is lovely weather. It's going to be even nicer when we get to hear those nighttime sounds. That is extremely peaceful. I think all that starts up the end of this month. And of course it lingers on into the summer. You know, being an adult sucks, but, you know, hey, you know, there's, you know, it's life. You know, I'm not going to complain about it because, you know, I still have fun. Yeah, paying bills sucks and all that, but, I mean, that's what you gotta do in life, though, you know? That's the thing about getting older. Growing up, you gotta be responsible for things and do things you don't want to do. Like, believe me, I don't like it either, but, you know, it's a part of life, and, you know, you gotta understand that if you were an adult and you got to do whatever you wanted, you know, that wouldn't be right. So as much as it sucks having to be responsible, that's what an adult, you know, being an adult is all about. You know, when you grow up one day, you'll get older and you'll understand. So just, you know, think about the positive things. The positives will always outweigh the negatives. Oh yeah, I will get to see my friends again this upcoming Sunday. I can't remember exactly what it'll be, but I'll be seeing them again. So that I'll be looking forward to that, of course, and we'll have another week of school, which will go by super quick. Oh boy. The school year literally just started, and now it's ending. We literally have like only a month left. That's like 5 weeks. That's it. No more than that. 5 weeks left. And the underclassmen will reach a new grade, and because I'm a senior, I'll be graduated. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of interesting to see what the future is going to bring. Of course, it's going to be different graduating. Of course, it'll be different. But, I'm just excited to see what the future brings. I think it's good to be excited about what the future's going to bring, because sometimes things can be better than you expect it to be. You never know. So always expect the unexpected. Another person driving by, blasting their music. They think everyone else is going to be enthused by it. Well, not me. People just have an obsession with showing off. It's not just with blasting music. It's also when people they drive by and they have these cars without mufflers and vroom vroom. They do that purposely to show themselves off. It's like, I'll tell you right now, and if I hurt your feelings, oh well, but nobody cares. People don't think it's cool. People think it's annoying and obnoxious. So just stop doing it. Especially in the mornings. People are trying to sleep, or they just woke up, and they're not in the mood for that freaking noise. So, have respect for other people, and be considerate. That's a really important thing in life. Always be considerate. Put yourself in other people's shoes. If you are considerate, you will have a good life. Believe me. When you're ignorant and you always underestimate people, you're going to have a bad life, because underestimating people makes you look bad. So don't be that person. Show consideration. And assume everyone you meet is sensitive in some way. Always be considerate. Don't be ignorant. Don't be stern with people, especially those who are sensitive. If they're innocent, they've done nothing wrong, be nice to them. Don't be stern. Don't be strict or stern with people unless they're a troublemaker and they give you a hard time in life. If they're nice, treat them nicely. Jesus. Those are loud motorcycles. But I'm talking about, what if that's a car instead? People, will drive by in cars without mufflers, and they will rev their engines. And I can't even tell you how loud that is, either. That is, very, very freaking loud. Sometimes I gotta go like this. That's how loud it is. It's come on. Don't do that. And no one finds it cool. If you find it cool, fine, but no one else finds it cool, so stop showing off. You're only making yourself look dumb. And it's annoying when people do that. Just stop doing it. Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna head inside now. We'll do some vacuuming, and then we'll do our Felicity fire alarm test, and that'll conclude the vlog. You know, it's similar to when we do our live streams. See, my mom has her air on too. You know, it was kind of humid today, but tomorrow it's going to be really humid. It's going to be hot, like 85 degrees. That's hot. I mean, it doesn't bother me because I have an air conditioner. See, like, I don't mind the hot weather. As long as I have an air conditioner, I don't care how hot it gets. But, anyways, we're in my room now, so let's get things set up. Yeah, we'll just do some brief vacuuming here, and we'll use our Felicity Red Dirt Devil as always. And here's some Hawaiian Punch juice. That is good. Alright, so we're all set. Let's get this set up. Oh. Alright. Turn this to the fan mode for now. So are you ready for the vacuuming? Because here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Vacuuming with the Felicity Red machine. Alright. Now we already got my room cleaned. Ahead of my live stream tomorrow, so that's pretty nice. Let's wrap this up and we'll take a look at how well this machine picked up. Let's see if we can already guess how well it did. By now you guys should know better how powerful this vacuum is. Don't underestimate this vacuum cleaner's power either. Y'all should know the power of the Felicity Red machine. Have a look at this inside there. Look at all that crud. Like, we literally just sucked this up. That's how dirty my room gets. And how much dirt this thing just pulls right out of the floor. You know, all that dirt is pretty much from the cracks. And you can't see it because it's, you know, embedded in that. Like, all that dirt is like literally embedded inside those cracks. Therefore, you can't see it. And when you have a very powerful vacuum cleaner, it has the power to pull all that, you know, stuff out. And then you can see it in the dirt cup. And it's kind of the same when you use the vacuum on the rug. It pulls, as a matter of fact, you know, obviously because the rug has more hair, it pulls even more hair out because of the super strong suction. And it makes the dirt cup really dirty. You gotta clean it out. But, yeah. So that's the fire, that's the vacuuming. Excuse me, hopefully you enjoyed the vacuuming. Now we're going to move on to the fire alarm test. We'll also test my alarm there. We'll test the smoke alarm as I always do. So we'll get that set up. We can turn this back on now too. Alright. I think we are ready to go, friends. So let's get at it. Don't want to connect my devices right now. Okay, here we go. Here comes some more Felicity Red.
Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevator. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan. Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan.
Alright everyone, hopefully you enjoyed that fire alarm test. Hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn those post notifications on to all. And we'll see you tomorrow in my live stream. So have a great rest of your night, everyone.